What's up, everybody? We're back working on the Mustang today. Today we're going to get all this cleaned up, get ready for new suspension to go on it. Go try and fix somebody else's patch job over here. We got a few rust spots that I need to try and fix. I've never done body work on a car before, so this is going to be a learning experience for me. So let's get straight into it. Here's the patch job that somebody tried to do. From the outside, it doesn't look that bad, but when you come around, look at the inside. Obviously, they didn't know how to weld. They didn't cut it square. They pretty much just slapped it in there and called it a day. So we're gonna cut that back out and grind everything down, try to make it fit right, because it should be flush. Right there's the factory side. It's nice and smooth. Well, that's all cobbled. Pretty much just going down through here and grinding all these welds off. And I've got it pretty loose right now. So I'd say with a little bit more grinding, she'll come right on off. All right, we got it all cut out. Come out. See how big that piece is? There's the hole he's trying to cover. So, but that's out now. So we'll move on to grinding down them spots of rust. Alright, I've been grinding on this for a little while. Pretty hard to tell on camera. You can kind of see it right there. But the more I grind on it, the more rust there is. So this spot might be worse than what I thought. We're gonna grind on it some more and see what happens. By the time we get done grinding, there might not be a car left. But who knows? Alright guys, I'm giving up on the spot. It's pretty smooth through there. I mean, you can still see the rust in it. But I'm just gonna take a piece of thin metal and lay over it and weld it in and grind it back down smooth. But let's move on to this next spot. Alright, so I got this one cleaned up. It's quite a bit bigger of a spot. That wraps all the way down around through there. And slight problem. That right there is a hole, and you can see my fingers through it. But everywhere around it is metal. So I think I'm just gonna stick a piece of metal up underneath it and brace it up and underneath it. And this one has the same problem. You can see through it, but it's got metal around it. So I think I'm gonna do the same thing. All right, now we're gonna tackle the worst one of them all. This one's honestly got me pretty nervous because that piece right there, I can move it. And I think there's gonna be a lot of that come out. But let's get to grinding on it. Got this piece cut out, and the more I look at it in there, the more of a problem it looks like that. Stick a screwdriver for it right there. But the good news is that's on the interior, and I'm not fucking with the interior right now. So we're gonna cut out a piece and weld in this hole. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to cut that out more. So probably just cut that straight through there. Just run a whole new piece down through there. Alright, we're gonna say a big F you to that piece right there. We're just gonna grind all this down and paint it so we can get the suspension back up. So let's do that. That shit stinks. Alright. We got all that grounded down. I know you're thinking to yourself, that was bad. Alright. And I just want you to know you sound like your mom last night. The point of the grinding isn't so it looks good when I put paint on it. It's so I know what's metal and not the Grand Canyon over here, whatever that is. And whatever this is, and whatever the floor pan is, and the trunk pan, and whatever the locked up 351 is. But these are all questions that will be answered with time. That is a boat anchor, okay, and this is too. We're gonna put something cool in this and make it make wada noises. And that's all that matters. Alright, let's get this fucking crud out of here. Alright. It seems like most of that still identifies as metal, which is good enough for me. So I hope that's good enough for you. There's nothing really mounts there. Right there's the upper control arm. I really don't know what the point of that pocket would be, other than to collect mud and rot out. So let's we'll be real nice and wipe some of this down, and then attempt to find a can of black paint somewhere and then spray this mug. So let's do that. Oh, look at that. Subs. That's gonna be a future video, so keep a lookout for that, while I keep a lookout for brake clean, because apparently it doesn't exist in the shop. Alright, so fun fact, there's no brake cleaner here. We're just gonna wipe this all down a little bit. Now I think a real painter would use like alcohol or something to get this thing like super clean, make it super nice. But if you're looking for super clean and super nice, you're at the wrong place, buddy. This thing's gonna be one step away from the death trap. It's gonna have brakes that stop, which is good enough for me. That's all that matters. More importantly though, it's gonna have a skinny pedal, because skinny pedals are more important. Oh shit. A full can of black paint? Woo, baby. Rust-Oleum? High dollar. Now also, I'd like you to keep in mind that I am painting this in 37 degrees. So will it look like shit? Probably. But there's a fender that goes here and a wheel, and nobody's gonna see it, so it doesn't matter. Let's vacuum. Okay, now I got her good and shook up. Let's see. We'll hear a little bit with that. No. Guess we're not painting. Look at that. No, look. Much better. Or some better. Or black now instead of brown from rust. I ain't gonna worry about this too much, because I still gotta figure out what I'm gonna do about that hole. I'm not good at filling gaping holes like that. I fill small holes. Okay. Not big holes. Alright, I guess we'll let that dry. And then probably have to put another coat on it. Something that looks a little bit better. But yeah, let's do that. Oh shit, we got the red light. I'm the police now. I'm the police now. Okay, now it's off. Alrighty, we'll throw a little bit of paint over this too, just because I don't want that that to rust. It's obviously not rusted at all. Never been a rust spot there its entire life. You won't see that. That's fine. Or that. You won't. Oh, damn. How do y'all feel that I just put flat black Rust-Oleum spray paint on a piece of American history? That There's just bald eagles flying everywhere right now. This is America, baby. Makes me want a beer. Alright guys, that's gonna be the end of the video on the Mustang. But if you look behind me right there, we got a lot of the front suspension parts in. So next video, we're gonna get to putting that together since we got all that cleaned off and painted. I know this one was kind of a long, kind of boring video, but we're getting steps closer to being able to buy a motor for this thing. And after that, it's all burnouts from there. So thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Dirty out.